This is a series that brings together 12 of the top drivers in any YouTube racing series. Put them on 4 different racetracks in equally matched and identically prepared race cars. And at the end of the season, we'll determine the champion. This is the new True Value Dodge International Race of Champions. Yes, boys and girls, I have revived the IROC series. And the first race of the season will be at Daytona International Speedway for race number 1 of 4. Second race will be at Atlanta. Race 3 will be at California Speedway. And race number 4, the championship decider at Talladega Super Speedway. And these 12 cars, if you're wondering, are identically prepared Dodge Intrepid body cars. So anyway, without further ado, here's the starting lineup for this event. On the pole in the lime green car, the six-time winner of the Casual GTX Cup Series, Ann Batson. Alongside of her in the purple car, the champion of the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series, Faith Johnson. Row 2 of this race has the silver car of Seth Cole, the man who runs the NSCRA Series and also the winner of the champion of the Taco Bell Racing Series. And alongside of him in the dark blue car, another NSCRA champion, Matthew Rodreguiez. Row 3 in the black car is Jake Rogers, the Season 2 champion of the Mountain Dew Racing Series. And alongside of him in the white car, and the NSCRA Snickers Cup champion in Season 1, I think, or Season 2 actually, Adam Chambers is in the white car. Row 4 in the pink car is Timmy Pacchioli, another one of the NSCRA champions. And in the yellow car is Josh Dillon, another NSCRA champion. And row 5 of this race in the orange car, the NSCRA Oreo Truck Series champion, actually whatever it was, champion he is, Dougie Shears, Super Shears as he is known. He's in the orange car. Alongside him in the red car, the champion of Season 5 in the Pepsi Racing Series, and Season 3 champion of the Casual GTX Cup Series, Ashley Sears, one of the 3 females in the field. Ashley is in the red car. And a final row, row 6 in the dark green car, the champion of the DeWalt Cup Series, and also has run in the Pepsi Racing Series, the Casual GTX Cup Series, and the Mountain Dew Racing Series, is Trent Dunham. And alongside of, and bringing up the rear in the aqua blue color car, the man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series has won races in the Sunoco Cup Series, the Mountain Dew Racing Series, and, of course, Season 1 champion of the Casual GTX Cup Series, Dillon Poteet, starts shotgun in the field in the aqua blue-colored car. And, sorry, I do not have the list of who was champion in what series, so here's what the field looks like in the helicopter view. Yeah, and sort of looks like a rainbow-colored field somewhat. The color of the car, by the way, is determined by the luck of the draw. It's whoever draws the color car for the IROC series. So, here comes the field. They roll off to begin the first race of the inaugural season of the Dodge True Value IROC Series. In the lime green car is Ann Batson. She'll be the one who'll lead them all up. Then Faith Johnson, Seth Cole, Matthew Rodreguiez in the dark blue car, and the black car of Jake Rogers. You see the cars lined up in perfect formation. And here they come, the green flag about to wave, and boogity, boogity, boogity! Race 1 of the IROC is underway. Now on the break into turn 1, it's the lime green car, and Batson jumping out in front. Seth Cole pushing her in the silver car as they come out of the second turn. Takes a while for these cars to get up to speed here at Daytona. And by the NSCR champions that we mentioned to you are from all kinds of NSCR divisions. The Oreo Truck Series, the Snickers Cup Series, and the Mobile One Cup Series. That's where Matthew Rodreguiez was champion in, as a matter of fact. That's why I missed that. And Batson in the lime green car leads the first lap. Seth Cole, the silver car, runs in second position now. And in third position is Jake Rogers in the black machine. All four of these races, by the way, are 50-mile dashes, so in this case, Daytona will be 20 laps. Atlanta will be a 34-lap dash. The race at California will be 25 laps, and Talladega will be just 19. And on the inside, in the paint car, Timmy Pacchioli goes for the second position as Ann Batson leads lap number 2. And right behind her, 3 wide. Because here comes Super Shears, Dougie Shears, in the orange car. He makes a run at for the number 2 position with the help of Trent Dunham in the dark green machine. And Dillon Poteet in the aqua blue car. He runs in 5th. Trying to take 4th away as they come down the second turn. So far, nobody's made a charge at Ann Batson yet. But Dougie Shears is going to try down the inside in the orange machine. And to the lead comes Dougie Shears in the orange machine. Dillon Poteet making a push at the champion, the Season 1 champion of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, and the man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series. And now Dillon decides he's not going to stay second for long because here he comes for the lead. Dougie Shears had that time by. But it's Dillon Poteet out in front. Here comes the dark blue machine, Matthew Rodreguiez. He's racing about everything in the YouTube series. Rodreguiez has for the Internet CRA series, the Castrol GTX Cup series, the Mountain Dew Racing series, and of course the ultimate of all series, the Pepsi Racing series. And has been a winner in every one of them. So it's Matthew Rodreguiez out in front in the dark blue car. But right behind him, the red car, the champion of the Pepsi Racing Series and the Castrol GTX Cup Series, Ashley Sears. She goes for the lead. She didn't get it this time by. But here comes Ashley for the lead, and she's got it. Then turn number 1, the red car. Look at that, red, white, and blue all together. The white car of Adam Chambers goes in the number 2 position now. And Seth Cole in the silver car, pushing him. Look at this line of cars, 200 miles an hour. Down through the Daytona International Speedway. It's Ashley Sears out in front, the Season 3 champ of the Castrol GTX Cup Series. But shortly before that, she got the Season 5 championship in the Pepsi Racing Series, was the second female champion in that series. Only the Violet Fox, who won this championship in that series in Season 2. But here's a man who knows all about racing in the Pepsi Racing Series. He won this season, by the way, at Las Vegas in the number 29 car. Of course, we're talking about the man in the white car, Adam Chambers. He's getting pushed by Seth Cole. Chambers won the Season 2 championship of the Snickers Cup Series in the NSCRA. Off the 4th corner they come. Start-finish line. Seth Cole makes the move to the inside in the silver car. It's Seth Cole trying for the number 1 spot. He's got Jake Rogers in the black car shoving him. Working on lap number 7 of 20 here at Daytona. And Seth Cole to the lead. In the second now comes the black car, Jake Rogers. In the third, the purple car. That is Faith Johnson, the Season 1 champion of the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series. Here comes Jake Rogers to the inside in the black car, being pushed by Faith Johnson. And the orange car, Dougie Shears. But Fate says, I'm not going to be second for long, because here she comes to the inside. Does she lead this lap? No, Jake Rogers does. Faith Johnson got nosed out on that lap, but look at her, she's in the lead right now. Dougie Shears goes in the second position now. In the orange machine. In the third, the lime green car, and Batson. They're averaging 206.5 miles an hour a lap. That was the lap speed of Faith Johnson the last time by. But look at Dougie Shears, the orange car. He's in the lead now. But Faith Johnson fighting back. She had the draft off Ann Batson. Let's see who leads the lap. It's Faith Johnson who led that time by. But Ann Batson gives Dougie Shears a push into turn number 1 now. So it's Dougie Shears back out in front. Ann Batson in a second. The aqua blue machine. That's the light blue car. That's Dillon Poteet. To the start-finish line, Dougie Shears leads that time by, but look at Ann Batson in the dark green in the lime green machine. She has the lead now in the turn number 1, being pushed by Dillon Poteet, Season 1 champ of the Castrol GTX Cup Series, as well as the man who runs the Mountain Dew Racing Series. Ann Batson, however, she is tied for second most wins in the Castrol GTX Cup Series. The guy she's tied with is her husband Keith, each with 6 wins. But now Ann being hung out to dry now, because look at Dillon Poteet. He's got the help from another female. That's Ashley Sears in the red car. And right behind her, the dark blue car of Matthew Rodreguiez. Matthew, part of the 2 Rodriguez's who Team Rodriguez, him and his brother Jake, him and his brother Jacob, race side by side together, out of the same shop. Very competitive bunch of brothers. And here comes Matthew to the inside. He's got the help, he's going to try to make the move to the inside. He gets a draft off Dillon Poteet's car, just past the halfway point of this race, and now it is Matthew Rodreguiez to the point. In the dark blue machine, being helped by the white car of Adam Chambers. 11 laps in the books, 9 laps to go here at Daytona. In round 1 of the True Value Dodge International Race of Champions. This race here at Daytona so far has been a great one. The rest of the tracks ought to be a barn burner of any races like this. But here comes Chambers now, car number in the white machine. Being helped by the silver car of NSCRA President Seth Cole. Off of corner number 4, Chambers will lead this lap, or will he lead this lap? Yes, he will. Seth Cole dives to the inside. He's got the help from the black car of Jake Rogers. And the dark green car in that line as well, that is Trent Dunham. 190-mile-an-hour pace lap here around Daytona, this famous 2.5-mile tri-oval. Now I said about the colors of the cars. Each car is car color is determined by a draw. Therefore, by the way, for the next race on the tour, you may not get the same color car. Seth Cole leads this lap here. 7 laps to go. Here comes Jake Rogers, the Season 2 champion of the Mountain Dew Racing Series. He's in the black car to the inside. He's got the lead now. He also is a Season 2 champion of an NSCRA Series as well. It seems like to Jake Rogers, he's wins Season 2 championships in nearly everything. But look at Trent Dunham, car in the dark green machine. He's got the inside. He's going to take the lead now. Trent Dunham, the man who runs an NSCRA ARCA series. He runs that series as well as an NSCRA Truck series. And he leads that lap. But look at the yellow car diving to the inside. That is John Dillon. John Dillon's in the number 2 position now. In the yellow machine, the purple car right behind her. Right behind him is Faith Johnson, another female. In fact, 3 females right together. Faith Johnson in the purple car, as well as the lime green car of Ann Batson and the red car of Ashley Sears. And it's John Dillon now to the lead. John Dillon's raced in about nearly every series himself as well. And we talked about the brothers Rodreguiez. He's not the only one who's got siblings for a teammate. Faith Johnson, the purple car, does as well. Her teammates are her sisters, Emily and Paige. And there are 3 very competitive sisters, no doubt. Faith won the championship, as we said, in Season 1 of the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series, as now Ann Batson dives to the inside of Faith. And now Ann Batson, the lime green car, goes in the number 2 spot behind John Dillon. Dillon Poteet in the aqua machine runs in 3rd position. The pink car, Timmy Pacchioli, runs in 4th. And Timmy Pacchioli, we talk about him in the pink car, has run in the MFN PRA series as well as an NSCRA series, and also a veteran of the Pepsi Racing Series. And here comes the pole sitter, Ann Batson. She's going to try for the number 1 spot, but look at Dillon Poteet. He had thoughts of going 3 wide. And it's Ann Batson back to the number 1 spot in the lime green car. 3 laps to go. And wonder how the points are distributed in this race in the series. The points distributed are reverse of the finishing order. You get 12 points for the number 1 spot, 11 for 2nd, 10 for 3rd, 9 for 4th, and so on down the line. You also get 1 point for leading a lap and an additional point for leading the most laps. Three wide, right behind the black car, Jake Rogers. He's got the help from Dougie Shears, Super Shears in the orange machine. Jake Rogers in the black car. 2 laps to go, this time by. Last time by, the lap speed 205.138 miles an hour. They are cranking them up here at Daytona, trying to get themselves in position for the white flag. Jake Rogers makes a move to the inside. Dougie Shears, he may make it 3 wide to the inside. He does indeed. And it's Dougie Shears to the number 1 spot. Adam Chambers goes right behind him in 2nd. In the white car. This time by will be the white flag. 1 lap remaining in the race. Can Dougie Shears hold them all off? Adam Chambers may have something to say about that. So does Seth Cole in the silver car. He's got Ashley Sears shoving him in the red car. Decision time on the final lap. Getting themselves in position as they come down the backstretch they come. Does Seth Cole make the move to the inside? Yes! Seth Cole in the silver car. He's got the help from the dark green car of Trent Dunham. And it's Seth Cole to the lead. Last sprint out of turn number 4. Trent Dunham, does he make a move to the inside? Yes, he does. Does Trent make the move to the inside? Here they come to the line. And at the line it'll be Seth Cole winning the first race of the True Value Dodge International Race of Champions. Seth Cole a little bit late on making that move. And it's the silver car, Seth Cole, who will have the early lead in the Dodge True Value International Race of Champions. And there's the standings as they finished. The average speed, 202.718 miles an hour. Look at that, 0.426 seconds from first to last. Seth Cole wins the race. Trent Dunham finishes second. Faith Johnson third. Dougie Shears drops to fourth. John Dillon fifth. Ashley Sears sixth. Timmy Pacchioli seventh. Adam Chambers finishes eighth. Dillon Poteet ninth. Jake Rogers 10th. And Batson 11th. And Matthew Rodreguiez finishes in the caboose in the 12th spot. So that's how they finish here at the Daytona race. There's how the points as they are right. Well, excuse me. This is not how the points will be distributed actually, so ignore that. Here's how they finished in the race here. Here's the standings of the race there. 16 late chases among 11 drivers. Drivers, no caution flags. And as we said, the average speed, almost 203 miles an hour. So, we'll be back for the next race on the tour. We'll be at Atlanta Motor Speedway for round 2 of the International Race of Champions. The points are distributed on the description of this video.